Arigato, this is Mr. Roboto, and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you some books that I picked up at one of my local comic book shops here in Pittsburgh. It's really kind of a honey hole for me because this gentleman who has this store has tons of long boxes filled with nice books that are in good condition, reasonably priced, things that can be variants are hard to find. He also has great wall books. In fact, the reason why I went there today is because I hadn't been there in months, and I wanted to pick up, finally, a copy of Silver Surfer number 3, which is the first appearance of Mephisto. The problem was he didn't have it. Somebody had already bought it. It was a mid to high grade copy, reasonably priced. I looked on eBay, and what he was asking, you can't even get a good copy, reader's copy for. So I'm kind of beating myself up for not buying it. I had been going there for months, and it was always there. And I thought it will always be there, and when I get around to it, I'll go get it. And of course, it wasn't there. So a valuable lesson learned was, if you see a book that you like, that you want, that's reasonably priced, in great condition, buy it, because if you don't, somebody else sure is going to. And that is why I picked up this today. I wasn't necessarily in the market for it, but I've always been on the lookout for it at a reasonable price. This is a first printing. He said he had just gotten it in within the last week or two, and he figured it wouldn't last very long, and I didn't even think twice. I just went ahead and said, yeah, I've got to have that, and picked it up. It is probably easily 9.6, maybe 9.8. I don't know that I'm going to get it slabbed, but the price was certainly right, and it was a nice consolation prize for not having the book that I went there for. I also found a number of books that I wasn't really looking for. This is one of the places where you go, you can do some hunting and see what you can find, and usually you can find things at a pretty good price. For instance, this is Vampirella number 1. This is an Alex Ross variant cover. This is like 1 in 4. I think there's a J. Scott Campbell, and Alex Ross, and then 2 other ones. This is also the issue, I believe, that has the 1 in 21 Chase variant that really is the real sought-after book. But looking at this book online, I mean, it's going anywhere from, I think I saw one for around $52, and I paid $5.25 for it. So it was just like one of those books that, you come across, and it's really exciting to find. I also found this issue of Queen Sonja, number 7, which I guess is also a hard to find variant cover. It is, of course, a Perillo cover, and I think this is going somewhere for anywhere between $30, $40. Same thing with this one. This one's going for even more. Dynamite Queen Sonja number 50. I'm sorry, that's 35. Again, a Perillo cover. Very highly sought after variant, hard to find. I think I saw one online for around $52, and I paid $4.25, so I was really happy to find that. I also found some books he had packaged, a set of 5 books for $20. Red Sonja, Revenge of the Gods. So that's less than, $5 each. Again, these are all Perillo covers. It's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. I almost picked these up on eBay the other night, and it would have cost me a lot more than $20 for these 5 books. I'm glad I waited. The condition is probably very fine. There are some spine ticks, but I don't care about any of that. I think they're beautiful books, and I'm happy to have found them, especially at the price I found them at. I found a few Batman books. This is Batman 457. Apparently this is the first appearance of Tim Drake as Robin. And this says that it has the 000 indicia, which I understand to be an error variant. And this book on eBay, going for around anywhere between $10 to $20, I think. I also found Detective Comics number 585, which is the first appearance of the Ratcatcher, and A Death in the Family, book 4 of 4. This is a book that fills in my run, so I was happy to find that. Now this book I was amazed to have found. This is Hit Monkey number 1, second print variant, and I was amazed to go online to see that the second print variant is going for anywhere between $130 and $195. I guess the second printing is harder to find than the first print. So at first I was a little disappointed that it was only a second print, but a lot of times these second prints are worth more than the first print. I also found this All New, All Different Marvel .1 book. I probably maybe overpaid. There's nothing special about this book other than this is a variant cover by Paul Pope, and I love Paul Pope's work, and I really liked that cover. I thought it was pretty cool, and happy to have that for my collection. I also found some Hulk books that I was sort of surprised to find. I found Fall of the Hulks, Savage She-Hulks number 2. Of course, it's a J. Scott Campbell cover. And I want to do a shout out at this point to a Poor Man's Comics, because he recently did a haul from the Chicago convention recently. And I believe this is one of the books that he picked up there. And this book doesn't have a tremendous amount of value, but it's a great J. Scott Campbell cover. And, it's a nice addition to any collection. So, I got to really say I learn a lot from watching other people's videos in the community when they post hauls and things like that. It really educates me as to what's out there. I'll see a book and say, hey, that's pretty cool. I would like to have that. And I look for it. Otherwise, I might have passed on this book. Same thing with this one right here. Hulk number 7, nothing special about it other than it is a Michael Turner, variant, and a really cool rendition of the Hulk. These don't go for a lot online, but, it was a really neat find. Very happy to find that one. Also, picked up this Hulk number 9. Nothing special about this other than I really like the cover. It's Art Adams. It had Valkyrie, Thundra, She-Hulk, and her Lady Liberators. I thought that was pretty cool. And I also found Hulk number 2. This is the Red Hulk, Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness series. I saw this was a hot book, I think, in the last week or two, and I don't know why. If somebody knows why, please tell me. I do have Red Hulk number 1. This is number 2. Again, just happy to have this book. Even if I don't know necessarily what the importance is, other than it's a very cool cover and it helps complete a run of Red Hulk. Last time I was there, I found this book, and I believe that this is a recall cover, and these go for a lot online. So when I was there, I was excited to find this issue, number 7. This one goes for $12-15. Just kind of neat to fill in the run. Same thing with number 4. And number 2, which is, of course, Greg Horn artwork. I was also pleasantly surprised to find this there, JSA Classified number 2, Adam Hughes cover, which for some reason I didn't have. Now I do, and I'm very happy about that. In the same theme, I found Legionnaires number 13, which is an early Adam Hughes cover. I also found Legionnaires number 7, Under the Sea. Again, this is another book that was featured by A Poor Man's Comics. Otherwise, I might not have really been on the lookout for this. So I want to give him a shout out again and just say thanks. Your videos have been helpful, as is everybody's video in the community, I think. I was also happy to find this, another Michael Turner cover. That is Supergirl number 1, of course. And Superman, Batman number 13. Again, Michael Turner doing Supergirl. Okay, after that, I had been looking for another book to help fill in my Adam Hughes collection. I don't have a nice Adam Hughes collection quite like A Poor Man's Comic does, and I probably never will. But he pointed out a few things that Adam Hughes actually did some work for Penthouse Comics back in the day. And there's a comic book shop downtown Pittsburgh called Ides Entertainment. Very cool shop. And on the second floor, they have a used porn section. And yes, I am not above buying some smut comics. And especially when Adam Hughes is doing the work. This is the first issue. These are all in beautiful condition. And the most amazing thing is they charged me cover price, which is $4.95. Plus there was 20% off of that as well. This one I was really on the hunt for. This is Penthouse Comics issue number 2. That is, of course, an Adam Hughes cover. They had 2, so I had to get 2 of those. Issue number 3 also appears to have Adam Hughes work in it. And this cover is sort of a classic Frazetta cover. Again, more Adam Hughes inside. Beautiful, beautiful cover. But as far as really beautiful covers, I think this one is by far the prettiest. Penthouse Comics number 5. Really, really beautiful. And Penthouse Comics number 6. They also had there, which I was unaware of, something called Penthouse Men's Adventure Comics. It's got some artists you might recognize, like Kevin McGuire, Mark Texiera. So, you know, because they were charging cover price and 20% off of that, I picked up issue number 2 as well. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. And I don't know if this has an issue number, but it's from April, May of '96. So kind of looking forward to looking through those. They're all, like I said, in really, really great condition. Looks like some absolutely beautiful erotic artwork. But again, that's the one that really is beautiful. Who did this? This is, oh, Kevin Nolan. It's really interesting. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, wait a minute. I got a few other things here. Don't go away, anybody. Don't go away if you're still here. I did pick up these as well. The Erotic Worlds of Frank Thorne, number 1. Number 2, featuring Moonshine McJugs. Yeah, Moonshine McJugs. That's some toxicity going on over here. And issue number 3, more Moonshine McJugs. And Frank Thorne appears to be, from his picture on the back, basically a dirty old man who appears to not only like moonshine, but jugs. Okay, enough, I guess. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.